For the first time ever, I'm going to say something, Emily.
What?
You're lucky.
Okay. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, the reason why you want to know why you're lucky?
Yes, of course.
You have a boy. You only have a boy.
Yes.
Raising a girl, I mean, you two should know.
Yeah.
It's not easy, right?
No.
Girls are wild.
Yeah.
They have the craziest hormones.
Yeah.
My daughter's 11. She'll just start crying for no reason.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Sounds like my fiance, to be honest with you.
Well, she just turned 12, right?
Oh.
Wait a minute.
So she's going through some wild
Yeah,
stuff.
she's going through some
Yeah.
stuff. It's
Yeah.
weird.
You know, so we're going through a lot in our house. I mean, the hormones are kicking in, and any minute now,
Oof.
I'm gonna have to deal with you know what,
Oh, Eddie.
God.
because her little friends are popping up everywhere. It's happening.
Really?
It's happening.
Okay.
The aunt is coming to visit.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no.
she is.
It's time.
This early?
Yeah,
Yeah, Emily.
yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Nothing makes sense in my world. I hate it.
Yeah, my sister, when she got pregnant and they found out what they were having, she didn't want a girl.
Really?
Because she says she already has a boy and she knows how to handle a boy, and the last thing she wants is a girl. And my mom was
It's
pissed
hard,
about
man.
that.
It's
Oh.
hard.
Same. I knew if I had a girl,
You wouldn't know what to do.
well, she'd be a little mini me, and I wouldn't be able to deal
God,
with
OB
it. It'd be a
would be
nightmare.
pumped.
No, okay, really? That's her unborn daughter.
Seriously. Jeez.
So both I and Sky, me
Yeah.
and Sky, have had a new situation develop with our daughters.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Well, I can tell you right off the bat, as a dad, this is really difficult for me to talk about. I don't want to talk about this.
I can't even imagine, because like even as a mom, it's a lot. But I went through it. I was a chick,
Yeah.
you know. But I can't even imagine a dad trying to wrap his head around what's going on.
This is my little girl. Like, this is my baby. And now things are happening
Yeah.
that I don't understand and I don't like.
Yeah.
When I found out her little friends are starting to get their periods,
Oh, my God. You don't
my
even need to
God.
say it.
That's fucking
Oh my
wild.
God.
I can't take it. I can't take that. That's too soon. 11.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what we're doing now, God.
Yeah.
It's me, Margaret.
Oh, is it you,
I
Margaret?
need somebody to answer my questions.
Seriously.
I have questions.
Yeah, I bet you
don't
do.
like it.
I bet you do.
Oh my God.
And you know, you say it's early, but apparently this is the thing with all the hormones that are pumping in the meat and
Yeah.
milk and everything like that.
Talk about it.
Shit's happening all over the place. It's fucking wild, man.
I mean, for me, it was like 13 and 14 when this kind of shit started
anymore.
happening.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Like, nobody had their period. Like, 11?
yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking
That's-
madness, man.
Really
Yeah.
crazy.
I know.
Now, riddle me this. Does your daughter, will she still sometimes, because my daughter is straddling the, like, one moment I'm a preteen, but one moment I'm still a little girl. Will she still, like, sit on your lap and cuddle with you and stuff?
Not really.
Not as much?
No, not really. We're very close. We're very tight. You know, and she will always probably, I hope, be daddy's little girl. But yeah, I mean, I think we're over that aspect of it. She always still kisses my forehead goodnight every night,
right.
and stuff like that. But no
Yeah.
sitting on laps. or
So it's kind of the same in my household. She'll still do that stuff with me, but not as much with my husband anymore. And the other day, you know, she came and sat up on my lap, and I did the thing where I'm like going to put my arms around her waist and hug, but she was kind of hunching forward. So I got a full boob grab, and there was a little something there, and I fucking freaked out. I moved my hand down. I'm like, do I
Well,
acknowledge
yeah, you
it?
felt up your daughter. That's
Do I
weird.
not
weird.
acknowledge
If
If I was
it?
Shouldn't do
her,
that.
if I was her, I would go to the police.
I would definitely. I'd
but
be,
I
what are
mean,
you,
I
Cuba
I'd go to the
Gooding?
police.
I was just putting my arms around her to go around
Well,
her
we did
waist.
talk about Cuba Gooding
Yeah, I
yesterday,
know.
so now
Really.
all of a sudden,
There you go, Sky.
But no, it used to be where there was no differentiation between the front of the
Yeah.
body, and
So
now
the-
the hug is weird.
I got a worse situation. Right?
No,
I don't
no.
like any
I don't
of
want-
this. I don't
yeah,
like any
this-
of this, by the way.
all this makes me really
Fuck, Eddie.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I'm
same,
gonna be
Laura.
honest with you guys.
What, Eddie? What?
My wife tells me the other day.
Oh,
Nope.
Guess what's starting to grow?
Oh, we're budding.
Hair.
Oh,
Down
hair.
there.
Down there?
No.
Down there.
I didn't need to know. that.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
need
told
to know that.
Deborah. I told Deborah, don't fucking tell me that shit, man. I don't want to know.
No.
I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
I agree.
Don't tell me that shit because I can't handle that.
I agree.
I cannot handle that. Like that's too much.
I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, you're telling me it's my fucking daughter, man.
I'm having issues processing what you just
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
told
like
me.
it.
You are. What are you gonna do? I mean, you're a minute away.
I am.
My daughter's only like 6 months older than your daughter.
I know.
So that shit's gonna happen, Sky, and we gotta deal with it.
God, fucking.
Have you had the period talks and like when this happens?
So here's where I got all fucked up.
Oh God.
So your wife is amazing, and let me know about a Girl Scout seminar your daughter did, where they talk about your changing body. And I said, fuck yeah, sign us up.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too.
We need that because we all know I will ruin that discussion. I will
my God.
Clinical
traumatize.
explanation of what the period is to your
you
daughter.
imagine?
Yeah.
She would probably. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. She
Sew it up.
It's
Yeah.
already scary for a little
Yeah.
girl. She would make it so much scarier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sky makes
Yes.
everything worse.
Yes.
Yes. I don't disagree.
She's not disagreeing.
So pre-COVID, we had scheduled our "Your Body Is Changing" talk for my
Not
daughter.
your body is a
I
wonderland.
thought it was a wonderland. I thought
Is
Yeah.
that a different?
That's the way
I
the
thought
song
it was a
goes.
wonderland.
That's when you go off to college and fuck John Mayer.
Oh
That's
my-
a whole different thing. That's a whole different
You
thing.
didn't need to say that.
Do you see what I mean about Sky making everything worse?
It is a rite
Yes.
of passage. Either way, a rite of passage.
What?
But yeah, so we pre-COVID, we were about to have this thing. It was scheduled, and we had to shut it down because you can't have gatherings.
Yeah.
And so we have not had it done yet. And I just keep waiting for the country to fully reopen for the only reason of having this damn fucking seminar, so my daughter can learn that hair will start to sprout.
Oh,
Aunt Flo will start to come visit.
And why are you freaking out? This happened to you.
I don't like any of it with like.
Look at her
like,
face.
You're
my
a girl.
my child, but it's like things like that with my son are gonna
Oh
start
yeah,
happening.
he's gonna get boners and start
I know,
playing
I
with
don't
them.
like
and when
thinking-
his hair comes, he's gonna like, ask you about it.
And I don't ever want to know about that. And Robert, do not
so
ever
if he
tell
came
me.
to you and mom, I got a hair.
Talk to your
right
dad.
here."
Talk to your dad. I
That's
don't
all
wanna
you'll
know.
say?
Yeah, talk to your dad. Talk to your dad.
That's that stuff.
It's dad stuff. I don't want to fucking know about that shit. I don't need to know about it.
Oh,
I feel like
don't need
your
to know.
son will just come walking out of the bedroom naked.
Really?
Hey, Mom, it's rock hard right now.
Really?
What is
That's
this?
disgusting.
That would be wild.
He has a coat hanger on it.
I thought he does that.
No, no.
I thought you-
were past that.
No
That
more
was
helicopters.
only like 6 months ago.
Exactly. Things are changing.
No more
quick.
helicopters.
Wow,
No
sorry.
more helicopters.
Okay, that's probably
No.
a good sign.
Yeah.
I mean,
Things
Robert's
have
still
changed
doing it.
quickly.
Really? I
Robert's
did not
still doing
know.
No, yeah. Things
Robert's
it's
still
SWAT.
doing it.
Robert, of course, still
Griffies,
does
come
it.
here. I got a great pube.
He was walking around the house.
I had no.
Yuck.
So things changed that fast. I thought we were still
Honestly.
walking around calling it Little Barnzo or
Oh
something.
yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah, that's done.
Overnight.
But don't you guys kind of think that like things can change in a week where they're fine with something one week and
Fuck
then
yeah.
all of
Yeah.
a sudden it's done
Uh-huh.
and they're private?
Yeah, but please believe, Emily, that girls who are his age are getting their periods and could potentially get pregnant.
Oh
Don't now shut your fucking mouth.
Reed could
Shut
be a
your
daddy.
fucking mouth.
Nana?
Okay.
Emily's Nana.
Yes.
She's a gilf.
I kind of want that to happen. I'll be honest with you. That's hysterical.
don't.
It's just for the
For the
jokes.
sake of the-
For the jokes.
For the sake of
For
the
the
show
jokes.
and your humor.
Yes. Yes.
You want my son to get a girl pregnant.
That would be
10
hysterical.
years old.
Hysterical.
I'm sorry. It is. It's just. I'm
my
sorry. You're not
life.
sorry. I'm
Some
sorry. I'm not
rappers
sorry.
have gotten women pregnant like 13.
Oh,
they
yeah.
rap about it.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
You're what?
Can we have this happen?
No.
It's a great bit.
It's a great bit.
Should I expense the delivery?
You probably could.
We talked
At least
about
write it off.
Yeah, yeah.
So, can you remember when you got your first period? I would hope so.
Yeah.
You're not sure?
No,
I
I-
would imagine that's the most traumatizing thing a girl goes through.
It
Yeah.
was really traumatizing, but I was.
I mean, you forgot that you had a stepdaughter, so
That's
I
true.
guess this isn't
Ooh,
that.
yeah.
I
that
was
stuff.
deathly like my worst fear like when I was like 11, 12, 13, 14 was talking to even my mom about developing and about
Oh.
changes in my body.
Really?
And I was terrified when my sister went to go get a bra. I remember my mom took her to Mervyn's
Oh,
for the
best.
first time.
Fun.
When
Was
she
close time shut down?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And I was so sick to my stomach the entire time my mom and my sister were gone because I knew that that was coming for me in like a couple years.
Oh.
And I just wouldn't stop thinking about
Who's
it.
got bigger titties?
Eddie, I don't think that has
Me
I
and my
think it's
sister?
relevant. I think it's
don't-
relevant.
I mean, I don't think
I
that
think it's
matters right now.
relevant.
I don't-
I think it's relevant.
Her. She's got giant cans.
That's crazy.
She's got giant
I knew
cans.
I liked her more
Yeah.
for a
I mean,
reason.
really.
Yeah.
Stop
I mean, I'm
it.
not joking.
That's just one of the many.
Yeah.
Wow.
Could she send a pic?
No, I mean she's not. She's married. She's not going to send you a
I'm
tit
sorry.
pic.
I'm asking questions.
A tit pic.
Can't ask questions.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
God.
Oh man.
Apparently you're uptight Emily.
Uptight Emily.
Oh, really? I just remember being terrified of the whole
But
thing.
when you had your
Yeah,
period,
when I had my period,
what happened? Did you see it coming?
no, it came out of nowhere.
Were you
and
wearing
I was
white
at,
shorts?
I was at home.
that's
No, I
the
was at
nightmare.
home
That's-
actually,
Oh.
and it ended
lucky.
up just happening in the toilet. So,
Ew!
like, I thank God I wasn't
Ew.
out at a friend's house
Is that how you
yeah.
gave birth?
at a sleepover in the toilet.
Did I get that story
You got
mixed
that
up?
wrong.
Oh.
No, it wasn't in the toilet, Eddie.
Oh
Thanks
my
for
god.
asking.
Oh my god.
So I don't have a horror
really
story
confused.
for my first time.
But do you
getting
know
it.
yours, Sky?
Yeah. So late bloomer. Fun fact. Fun fact about Sky.
20.
You're still waiting?
Yep. Still any minute now, you guys. My girlfriend Sarah had 3 older sisters.
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah, yeah. So I got a lot of info from Sarah. And Sarah one time showed me how to use a tampon pre getting my period.
Like she showed it,
Yeah.
her sticking it up her vag.
I wasn't sticking it up her vag,
she
but
showed-
she stuck it up her vag and showed me, and then I tried a freshie, you guys.
When you didn't even have your period?
Together? Like you guys are just doing this in the bathroom.
Yeah, so
Anybody else?
I can now
I-
reflect.
Girls
I-
are fucking wild,
I never
dude.
watched. another-
Girls are fucking wild.
Yeah.
So-
They can say whatever they want about us, Thor.
Yeah.
Can you imagine doing anything
No.
close to this
It's
with
really
another
odd.
dude?
It's really odd.
So something I learned about Sarah later. So I only had a brother.
Ho?
No, I only had a brother.
Lesbian?
No.
Are you sure what's she doing now? 'Cause-
And like I said, Sarah came from a very lovey-dovey family with 3 older sisters. So they were always like naked around each other. Sometimes
yes.
the sisters
Who's
would like
Sarah? I
take
gotta get to know
baths
Sarah.
and shit. Like
Oh my
even
Like,
when
at
they're
what
like
age? Like 18?
Emily's dripping right now.
like seriously, the like 16-year-old sister would take a bath
you
with like 10-year-old Sarah.
Oh, I'm sure that's okay.
Or
This is normal.
12.
This is totally
fucking
normal.
weird.
Now I'm.
Yeah.
Scott, I kind of want you to end this story at this point.
Okay,
'cause
well,
now
that's
it's
why I
getting
was
really
fascinated
weird.
about a
Debating
period.
together.
Like,
Yeah.
what's creepier?
So one time I was talking to Sarah. She had already got her period. Clearly all her sisters had had their periods. I had not. My mom hadn't really gone through the ins and outs with me. And
Ins
so,
and outs, huh?
so I'm like, honestly, I don't even know how this thing works. I don't know exactly like where you're supposed to stick it. Like
Doesn't your uterus shed?
Yes.
And then blood comes out?
Yes, the
That's,
lining.
that's how it works.
the lining sheds.
Guys.
Yeah.
That's how it works, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
grossed out too. Why? This whole thing grosses me out. Look at me. I'm like, it happens to me.
So I was good knowing that, but I lived in fucking fear when I would go to school that was going to be the moment. And I probably wore a pad every day for like
Hold on.
6 months before I had my fucking period. Just when I would go to like
Guys,
school.
Guys.
You didn't just carry it with you?
I don't know. I didn't really still get
Did you
it.
think
I
you
was
were
like,
putting your big girl pants on?
I remember carrying one in my backpack. My mom made me carry one just in case.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that
in
makes
case
sense.
it happened,
That
and you go
makes
to the
sense.
bathroom and put it on.
You don't just wear it around for no reason?
I get it though. Like when I was hitting puberty, I would just wear a condom for no
Oh,
reason
really?
everywhere I went.
Really?
never
That's
know.
Oh
smart.
yeah.
That is
Just walking
smart.
around.
Oh yeah. I
Smart
just walk
guy.
around with a condom on
I
just
would
in
wear
case.
Depends and just in case I felt like shitting.
Yeah. So you never know.
I mean, there's a toilet, sure, but why
Right.
bother?
Oh, right. So for some reason in my mind, I thought like when it came, it was like a fucking avalanche. Yeah, like
Yeah.
So I had to be prepared.
Oh my God.
But I like lived in fear.
You are
going
really
to
one of the
school.
weirdest human beings I've
Oh,
ever
I
met.
know. I know. You're not telling me anything.
So I'm dealing with that. I got a hair issue going on.
Oh, God.
Sky also has a hair issue going on, but it's not of the pubis
Oh,
region.
No, I didn't even consider that region yet.
You might want to check.
Yeah, we're dealing with other body hair issues going on.
Armpits?
No.
We're way past that.
Yeah, not even there yet.
Really?
So, yeah. So
Taylor's is hairy, I guess. Takes after old man. Poor thing.
Oh no,
no.
Taylor! No.
She starts growing a beard.
Sucks for her.
Yeah. No, one boy one time, like a year ago, mentioned my daughter's arm hair. And ever since then, she's been obsessed with it. Like,
Wow.
yeah, like sweatshirts,
Pretty
long
thin-skinned,
sleeve. Oh, dude, seriously. And like, I mean,
Aw.
I'm sure most kids at this age are so self-conscious. And if one
Yeah.
person makes fun of one fucking
Did
thing,
anybody ever mention your hands when you were?
No, they actually didn't.
Look at those things.
Maybe they got bigger with age.
Maybe.
I don't know. Nobody ever said
Just
anything
your
about
ha-
them.
Emily's got the biggest hands and feet I've ever seen on a person.
Dude, have you
My
seen
feet
her
are not that big.
thumbs? She's got toe thumbs.
Toe thumbs, yeah.
They're like wild, man. Look at those things.
Look at that.
Dude, you got big toes.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
thumbs.
gosh.
Have you ever lost a thumb wrestling match?
No, dude.
No way. It's
You
no
would
chance, right?
get crushed.
You get crushed. Yeah.
That's actually true. I know. I don't have good hands.
And they're giantly, and they're sweaty and like
Yeah.
I
clammy.
mean, okay,
Emily-
we get it.
Emily could never hold hands in church to do the prayer.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
God.
So sweaty,
That was
gross.
the worst.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nobody ever made fun of me about that too. So
How
all
is
these
that
kids were
possible?
probably making fun behind my
Oh,
back.
yeah,
Behind
you were
your back.
They were
definitely
just
a
really
loser.
good
Behind your
with
back.
doing
You
it.
were
Behind your
definitely a
back. Behind your
loser.
back.
Wait, that was a
That was
lot.
a little too
At least you
hard.
weren't walking around with a maxi pad all day.
There you go.
That's
I
true.
wasn't doing that.
That's true.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So anyway, my
Oh,
daughter,
yeah.
arm hair. So that's been an issue for the last fucking year.
Oh, that sucks.
Finally, I placated her by letting her know about a product called Sun-In. Which, back when I was a kid, it's like basically lemon juice you spray in your hair and it'll lighten it. So I told her if she sprayed it on her arm hair, it'll make her arm hair lighter.
See, why are you doing that?
Well, it was a year of her wearing sweatshirts, and she wanted to like shave her arms, and I
Well,
explained to her,
hoodies are in.
that's a bad idea. Yeah,
Okay,
hey,
TikTok.
hey, Ariana Grande, we got it.
Okay.
And,
Thank you.
and so, anyway, so I'm like, okay, it's lemon juice. It's all natural. Like, okay, we can try this if you want. So we did that. Great. She's thrilled. I think mentally it just made her feel better. Well, now we got a new issue, and it's the fucking eyebrows.
Eyebrows?
Eyebrows.
What do you mean?
She has complained about her eyebrows for a while now, but not really
How
like.
does she even know about like eyebrows? Like that doesn't become a thing until you're like later,
Does it?
right?
Does she have a unibrow?
No, she does not have a unibrow, but for some reason, her she has normal eyebrows, but then she has like light thinner hair all the way like almost down to where
her eyelids?
the crease of the eyelids.
How does she see? What the fuck's wrong with this
very
kid?
weird.
How does she
very
see?
Is she
I
a
know.
wolf man?
I hope she never hears this. And
She's
so,
like Michael J. Fox in Teen Wolf.
but honestly, it's so light that unless you like legit went face to face with her, you wouldn't know. It's not like something
I'd be
you would
afraid
notice.
to if she was growing out of her eyelids.
So you wouldn't really know. And so she's been talking to me for a while about wanting to pluck them.
Has anybody said something? Like, how does she? Because again, like I wouldn't think a kid at 10 would even notice that. Or
Yeah, I guess she's comparing my eyebrows to her eyebrows, or just all the eyebrows on TikTok. Addison
Yeah.
Rae's
See, this is-
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got great eyebrows, Addison
fucking
Rae.
these kids up, man.
Jesse's eyebrows
Here-
from Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
everybody.
listen, hey, Kylie Jenner made an empire out of
Eyebrows.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Here's
And
here's
lips,
the
yeah.
what here. I don't know how you teach your kid this. I don't know, but like you got to eventually she's got to learn that those pictures that she sees are
that ain't
doctored
real
up
life.
and fake and
Not
not
real
real
life,
life.
man. Oh,
And like
yeah.
they don't really look like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're so filtered and like Addison Rae or they don't like that.
Yeah, but she's
But
even.
how do you
Does
teach
she
that to
have
a 10-year-old?
eyebrows too?
No.
Addison Rae?
No, well that's just something that
That's kind of psychotic.
clearly only like freak show kids.
Well, I mean, I don't.
That's very nice.
I'm sorry. I'm
If
sorry.
you're listening, Loveland, we don't mean any of this.
Why would she be listening to our
the
P1 podcast?
That's
That
bad.
would be insane.
That's really horrible parenting.
Don't.
Hey, we're all fucking idiots if we think the day isn't gonna come when our kids
No
aren't
chance.
gonna find this shit. Like, are you guys living in that world,
Yes,
really?
Yes,
Well, I don't
am.
have kids.
That your children will
yes.
never find
I
this
don't think
content
they,
Yes,
I
I
don't
am.
think they will.
on the
Yes, I
internet.
am.
I don't
Yes,
think
I
they
am.
will.
If I
Okay.
found
Yes, I
out my
am.
kid was listening to this podcast, 5 across the eyes. You don't have to listen to the
Hard
podcast.
ass.
Yeah.
But Thor, if you found out your fucking dad was doing a podcast where you were occasionally brought up, would you listen to it in secret?
No, because I'd be too embarrassed.
You couldn't.
I couldn't listen to my dad talk.
If
about
I
it. I'd
listened
be
to
too
one
embarrassed.
Same,
episode
actually.
of
Yeah.
our P1 podcast
Yeah.
as a kid and I heard what my
I'd be
dad and mom were talking about, I'd be like, fuck.
Gross.
fuck
Dude,
you.
no
It'd be too
chance.
embarrassing. Like when my dad, because my dad was considered like the cool teacher in my school. He was a social worker.
How is
Everybody
that
liked
possible?
Yeah.
him. Everybody loved him.
Why?
And like I always looked at him as like I was like, I don't know. I just didn't look at him like everyone
Yeah,
else looked at
he's
him.
a dork. He's your dad.
He's
Of
my
course,
dad.
of course.
So like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think she's gonna want to listen and be like,
I feel that day.
be like, Dad, turn on the P1 podcast. I want to hear what Mom's talking about.
Talking about my eyelid eyebrows.
No, but I believe the day will come where she will know this exists and that she will like scan the titles, and if she feels like something applies to her,
Alright.
she's
But
gonna
that would
want
be
to hear.
years from now. She's 10.
Right. So that's why I'm apologizing to
Okay,
her.
For an
okay.
18-year-old Loveland?
Yes, I'm apologizing to
All
her
right.
about calling her eyebrows Wolfman or whatever we just fucking said.
Teen Wolf?
Teen Wolf, yeah. So she wants to pluck them. She's seen Mom occasionally, pluck the lower level, and so she wants to do it. And so I've kind of tried to talk her out of it a handful of times.
Why?
Like, just because it's young and I don't want her fucking with herself so early. Like, I want her to be...
You're spraying juice on her arms.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
what's
think it's the same
what's
thing.
the difference?
I don't know. I just, as much of that
See,
stuff...
this one I don't have a problem with, actually, surprisingly.
As much as the stuff we can put off about her being consumed with her appearance,
Well,
I
yeah,
would like
but,
to do
But
that
aren't
as
you
long
feeding into it with the arm hair and all that shit
as...
already?
I would be feeding into it if I'm like, oh yeah, we got to do something about that. But it went for a year of me saying, you're fine, you're normal, people tease people about shit that isn't even true. Like a year of that before I finally said, okay, do you want to try some lemon juice on there? Like that's basically, so it wasn't like day one. I was like, oh yeah, we got to get you in the salon and we got to start plucking and dyeing and...
Which a lot of the moms in your area are doing, I guarantee, to their daughters.
Yep.
And that's what I was going to say right now is this is just going to happen in the area you live
What?
in.
But
all that stuff is going to start happening way sooner before Eddie's and my kids are dealing with this shit because there's like La Jolla and all this
And
hair.
you've done the hair dye and the hair extension thing and all that stuff to her hair.
Dyed the tips.
Yeah, so to me, it's kind of in the same boat. It's an appearance thing.
See,
makes
for
her
me,
feel better.
it's kind of different because the plucking of the eyebrows, you are starting a lifelong beauty thing that you have to upkeep. Dyeing your tips is like fun. You can cut them off
I
and
had
you're
frosted
done.
tips.
What?
I get that.
Look at that. I mean, is this what you want your daughter to be? I mean, come on.
I mean, I was like
No.
15. It was
Gross.
Yeah. But I find
Hey, JC Chazaz.
Shazam.
I wasn't JC. If anything, I was trying to be.
Who are
I
you?
don't know, who had frosted tips back then? Cisco? No, I wasn't trying to be Cisco.
So finally I said, okay, last night I was like, okay, you want to try plucking them? Like, okay.
But you have to set parameters on that.
I did.
Because if she's just doing underneath there, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
right?
that's
She doesn't
exactly
need
what
to
I
get
said.
crazy because
Yeah.
she'll ruin her eyebrows.
I basically
Well, she
said,
might lose her eyesight if she starts plucking her eyelid out.
I basically told her you need to keep
It's like, Mom, I got to pencil them in real thin.
right.
Oh God.
You know?
I told her that. I told her it changes. Sometimes like lots of eyebrows are in, sometimes thin ones are in.
You're
So-
not going to let her do it by herself, right? Because that would be a disaster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
I
yeah.
She'll go way too far. It would be
Yeah,
a
you
disaster.
gotta do it
Do
for
not do that.
well, I was kind of trying to, but then she was getting scared, you know?
Your kid.
I have
I
a good
know.
idea. I have a wax pot. I could come over and wax
Can
her
you
brows.
stop? Can you stop? Don't get involved in this, please.
Well, it's a nice offer, Emily, but when my husband found out that we were plucking my daughter's eyebrows without him being consulted or being involved, he was not happy at all.
needs
He
to
has
be
a say?
Yeah.
consulted in a women's beauty regimen?
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand.
But he has
that.
no say in anything else.
That's
I
another
know,
good
it's
point.
super weird that
Really
he
good
thought
point.
he would have a say now.
Yeah.
I think in his mind it's just like when we make the decision to let her start wearing makeup.
Yeah, but see that, I mean, to me, that's way different. But I guess,
To him, it's not. To him,
Okay.
it's her obsessing over her appearance,
Right.
and he doesn't want that. He
Okay.
thinks she's too young for any of this shit. And when I go home and tell him that your daughter sprouted a hair down there, he's gonna fucking lose his shit.
well, I mean, she's not plucking them, so.
Oh, no. So he's okay.
It should be fine.
He's okay.